it be the same case here, or will Jam be able to make the comeback from loser side, having carried all that momentum, having just 3-0'd Vozza, our third seed? This is where it starts. Now, small battlefield is the pick, as the same from winners finals. A very neutral stage for both characters, having that 2 platforms going. DegenGary already getting started with huge amounts of damage there, 40% off just a few hits. Jam playing quite slowly here, actually just opting to retreat, but finally finding that one hit they needed. We're going to see the switch into the Ivysaur here. See DegenGary, having done enough with that Squirtle where they can actually just move into a character that very much can just kill out of nowhere. That's kind of what we're seeing right now, already so much damage. One up air will do it. Jam going for a hard call out with that forward smash, not going to find it just yet. DegenGary still very much holding an advantage here. Again, not rushing in there, just instead throwing out the Razor Leaf to catch the get up. And the forward smash as well comes out. Shades of the past from that winners final. How we saw it end for Jam back then in that game 5 with that forward smash. DegenGary still hanging on all 3 stocks. Jam just struggling to find it here. DegenGary going for a pretty hard call out there with the up smash there, hoping that Jam would roll on the platform into it. Jam well aware of it, and the down air comes out, sending that Charizard into the abyss below. And only 12% done on Vozza. No, on Jam. Here we go then, those forwarders. Again, barely 8% difference between them. Jam just really just hanging on to and playing so defensively. Well aware that, if one grab comes out like this one, then it will lead to some absolute dangerous stuff here. But Ike, very much a character that carries a lot of force behind it. So again, DegenGary just throwing out these very non-committal moves. They don't really need to do anything about it. But Jam, again, just so unfazed by what's going on. Just going to be throwing out those hits because they know that just one neutral air, one attack would actually seal the deal. The Charizard does come out and indeed comes out in a big way with the up smash, taking this stock away. And we saw an almost immediate switch to Squirtle and then to Ivysaur. So DegenGary not actually going to be going for those low percent combos with Squirtle, just choosing to go for the middle stage here. Obviously a character that... Oh, okay. Actually, we saw there DegenGary, trying to switch into the Charizard there, putting on, going for the heavier character between them. Hoping that potentially the added weight would, save them from dying, but unfortunately, when that sort of percentage, you are certainly going to be falling anyway. Now, again, only about 10% separated, no, less than 2% now separating these two. So close between these two, and this is only game 1 of this grand finals. DegenGary, they're just throwing out these Razor Leafs, just trying to disrupt Jam's recoveries. They're so close between them. The Charizard does come out and indeed potentially saves them from a big hit there from Jam. But they've got to find a way to get their hands on this Ike, and it's not going to happen, as a neutral air will lead into an up air and take the game away. Jam goes 1-0 up in this bracket reset of grand finals. Still on the loser's side of grand finals here, so still got a reset to go through, but making a good start on it. We are going to be going to Pokémon Stadium 2 for this one, going for a bit of a more kind of open stage, only have those 2 platforms to the side. A bit wider as well than small battlefield, which is, as the name would imply, a very small stage. Pokémon Stadium 2, obviously, giving DegenGary a little bit more room to retreat if needs be. Jam just really not slowing down here, just jumping up and down, just putting on so much pressure, trying to make it so that DegenGary can never guess what this Ike is going to do. That does come out, but Jam just carrying a lot of momentum, nearly finding a kill there. One more up air that could have hit. Super armor of the up B does come in full force there, but Good SDI form. DegenGary going to find a way out. Good cancel the upbeat as well to actually make sure that, you know, they don't just swing wildly to their death. But it doesn't matter anyway, as the switch does get caught by the upbeat regardless and takes the stock away. Oh, and oh, so close there with the water gun. DegenGary just narrowly missing it. One more use of the water gun. What a sealed deal, but Jam had just enough drift to find a way back to ledge, back to safety, and get this damage going again. DegenGary really struggling to find any meaningful hits here. They still cannot find this stock. Meanwhile, the damage is just piling up and up and up. And a forward tilt come out as well. And DegenGary loses his second stock. Jam still hanging on to all three. Really a bit of a hill to climb here for DegenGary. You know, they need to find this stock as soon as possible. But Jam is just not letting them. Back air finally does come out and finds its mark as well. That stock goes down. DegenGary going to go into that Squirtle as well. They know that they need to get some damage racked up pretty quickly. So they're going to be using that small mobile character that can get so much done off just one grab. Oh, and so close to hitting there with that forward smash. The shield just coming out, you know, and hanging on for dear life. Jam really playing on a different level here. Not afraid to just throw out these, you know, big hits. They know this kind of advantage that they're in. You know, with these two stocks that they can play a little bit more risky. They can go for these big call-outs and it will, you know, not be too disastrous for them. With DegenGary on 109% as well, that certainly, you know, is what we're seeing. Oh, and DegenGary just falling out, but it does not matter as that up air comes out and takes the game. Jam 2-0 up, one game away from resetting this grand finals. But now we'll have to see, will Jam still be carrying this momentum forward? They're playing so well right now, and DegenGary looking a little bit lost on what to do. But here we go, then the grab does come out. The down throw into the back air. The 35% amount of damage, so a very good comment. DegenGary not slowing down as well. Again, just waiting out, you know, whatever, you know, Jam does, just to, you know, get a bit more damage going. As we said before, you know, in Winners Finals, we saw so many examples of where DegenGary was more than willing just to be completely patient, just wait it out. We do see the soft hit of the downer come out and a forward smash as well, but still neither of those can be taking the stock away from Jam just yet. But this is certainly a different force, that, you know, a different DegenGary that we've seen from the previous last two games. They are playing on a different kind of gear right now. Jam very much playing on the back foot here. Literally 100% separating these two. Jam holding on for dear life right now, but DegenGary just trying to find the one hit they need. Going to be quite happy to stay as Ivysaur. The up B does eat up what DegenGary was trying to do there, but not enough there. There we go. We do see the grab come out, and finally that takes the stock away from Jam. Gary in a good position right now. You know, going to be staying with the Ivysaur, trying to get some big hits going. Neutral comes out into the back air, trying to get the Razor Leaf as well, but not going to do it behind it just yet. But an excellent start for them. The Charizard comes out as well. Is it going to be enough to survive that up B? It's not. That stock goes down to the super beefed up up B. Again, these two very much playing so evenly. Jam just showing that, you know, even going one stock down, they are completely unfazed. And again, we saw examples of DegenGary just trying to use that water gun just to disrupt Ike's recovery, but Jam's never falling for it. But he will fall for that roll in into that forward smash. Gary just knowing that this is exactly what, you know, Jam has been doing previously. Now Jam just showing exactly what Ike does best, of just getting and becoming an absolute dominating force, just not slowing down, finding a few stray hits that can lead into very disastrous things for DegenGary. Again, we saw the very last hit, the neutral come out. Jam not able to find the last hit just yet, but 137%. This has certainly turned around for Jam. Suddenly he is on the hunt for the kill, and DegenGary just trying to hang on. But if they can find a stock here, that'd be absolutely huge for them. They try to go for that forward tilt, but not going to find it just yet. But finally, it does hit. And that stock disappears for Jam. But instead, he just fires back immediately. Gets that stock. And again, we're just looking at an even last stock for these two. DegenGary, of course, potentially last stock of the first game here. And a huge forward smash is going to do it. No one could have seen it coming. Certainly not DegenGary. Going to be caught here. And indeed, Jam resets the bracket 3-0.